Shifting focus because the national capital continues to shiver in the cold as the temperatures have dipped to 1.9 degrees. This was on Sunday and it was the lowest for this season. Delhi's minimum temperature was lower than most places in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand for the fourth consecutive day. And due to the continuing cold wave in the city, the Delhi government has issued an order to the schools to extend their winter vacation until January 15th. The cold wave, along with dense fog, has affected road, rail and air traffic movement as well. Over 480 trains and 25 flights were cancelled or rescheduled on Sunday, and the Indian Meteorological Department has issued an orange alert for certain parts of North India that includes Delhi for today. And there's also a warning that dense fog and cold wave conditions could persist. All right, we're crossing over to News 18's Fazza, who is live from Srinagar. Fazza, tell us about the situation around you. Tell us about what the temperature is like.
Yeah, we are on the bank of Dal Lake, and as you know that the phase of Chilai Kalan, that's the phase of 40 days of harsh winters in Kashmir is still going on. It starts from 21st of December and ends at 31st of January. And this is the scenic view of Dal Lake. Before a couple of days, the Dal Lake was partially frozen, but now you can say the temperature has risen, so the Dal is not frozen yet. We'll talk about that's during the time of Bakshi, when he was last Prime Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. The Dal was completely frozen, and the Bakshi drove a car across the Dal Lake. If we will talk about the temperature is rising from since 2 days. The Srinagar, before a couple of days, the Srinagar breaks the record of around minus 6.6 degrees Celsius. That was the coldest night of the Srinagar. And talking about it causes a lot of inconvenience due to the snowfall, as the heavy snowfall causes inconvenience in the transportation, as well as on the other hand, the pipelines, that are the water pipelines, these are frozen at this phase of season. And also it shivers, and a lot of health concerns are occurred in this season. However, the tourist in this season enjoys a lot in Kashmir, especially talking about the Dal Lake. Still, we can show you the tourists here are enjoying this view, and the tourists here are enjoying the beautiful view of Dal Lake and enjoying the harsh winter phase of Kashmir.
All right, Fazza, do stay with us. We're also being joined by Mudassir Qadri, News 18's Mudassir Qadri from Anantnag. He's live. Qadri ji, आप दिखा सकते हैं कि आपके यहाँ situation क्या है, temperatures क्या है?
Exactly, Aisha. I will tell you that weatherman had already predicted that there will be two back-to-back disturbances from 7th January up to 13th of January, and same happened. And if we talk about these hilly areas like Pahalgam, and fresh snowfall has been witnessed there. And this snowfall has surely bring the respite from the cold wave which has gripped the entire Kashmir Valley. Although temperature is still in minus, but still we can say that a sort of respite has been felt by the people due to this fresh snowfall. And we can say that as Fazza was telling, that the Kashmir is going through the harshest winter phase, that is Chilai Kalan, and there's a 40-day period of this harsh winter. And people here are yearning that more snowfall should come, and people enjoy this snowfall, as this is as I earlier said, that this is the harshest period of winter, and this snowfall lasts long up to the month of March if this happens in these 40 days. And we can say that this snowfall is a boon for tourism industry, and tourists surely are enjoying this snowfall, particularly in Pahalgam area. But as I said, the planes are still waiting for the snowfall, and weatherman has already predicted that there will be fresh snowfall up to the 13th of January. And due to this, these advisories have been kept in place by the administration, and administration has surely these established control rooms, emergency control rooms, and emergency helplines. And this has been predicted that more rains and more snow will come in coming days. Aisha.
Mudassir, do stay with us. I also want to cross back over to Fazza, News 18's Fazza, who is in Srinagar. Fazza, tell us more about what the residents of Srinagar are doing to stay safe and to stay warm during the cold wave.
Yeah, actually, the temperature in night is increasing as this is the harshest phase of winters. These 40 days are the harshest phase, and this temperature, this season also brings the sub-zero temperature. And last night we witnessed minus 1.4 degrees Celsius of temperature, and before a couple of days we witnessed the around minus 6.6. That was the season's coldest night of Srinagar. So this is not for the first time that the temperature goes sub-zero, but of course this is the harshest phase of winter that is commonly in the regional language known as Chalai Kalan. So that's going on. That's something that's very great for the tourists. But however, if we talk about the local people, the life of local people here is somehow in the inconvenience due to this weather. These are the harshest phases, and due to the heavy snowfall, the roads are blocked. Besides that, also the pipelines are freezed. Also, people in this season faces shortage of electricity. So that somehow that causes inconvenience. However, I talked about it earlier. Apart from all this, the tourists are a lot of tourists came here to enjoy this beauty of Kashmir. That's this season. That's the snow of Kashmir in Gulmarg, in Pahalgam, in Sonmarg. Of course, the Srinagar witnessed before. I think in the last week, Srinagar witnessed a slight snowfall, but yet Srinagar has not received heavy snowfall. The people here are also waiting for the snowfall, and the tourists too are waiting for the snowfall.
All right, Fazza and Mudassir, do stay with us. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's Shreen Elizabeth, who's going to be telling us more about how the cold wave is affecting the national capital. Shreen, over to you.
Well, once again, we are witnessing dense fog in the national capital and the adjoining area. In fact, the visibility level has dropped to about 30 to 50 meters. So it is, in fact, a very scary situation when someone is commuting on the road. The traffic advisory also suggests that one should put their headlights and traffic light the parking lights on. Now, if I ask my camera person to show you, on my right side is the Rashtrapati Bhavan and on my left side is India Gate. But you can see the visibility level is very less, which is about 50 meters. So one cannot really see Rashtrapati Bhavan or India Gate. And even, when on roads, we are seeing that the situation is very scary at the moment, very concerning, because the vehicle which is in front or at the back would not be easily be, identified. And that is why the traffic advisories have in fact been released at the moment. This might improve by afternoon. The fog might come down a bit is what the IMD is saying. But the situation as far as the cold wave and this dense fog is concerned, this will in fact go on for the next 2 days is what the IMD has been predicting. Now on Saturday and Sunday we have seen the temperature has in fact dropped to 2 degrees in some parts of the area, especially in Safdarjung, Delhi. And when it comes to today we are seeing about 5 degrees to 6 degrees Celsius is the temperature. So the cold wave in fact continues in Delhi and adjoining area. And similarly, because of this dense fog, we are seeing that how the trains and the flights, the movements are also affected, especially those who are in fact to and fro Delhi, which are bound to Delhi, they are in fact getting affected. So the situation, of course, might improve by afternoon, but for the next 2 days, the situation as far as the cold wave and the dense fog is concerned, that is going to continue is what the IMD is predicting.
All right, I'd like to thank all of our reporters for giving us that quick update and for telling us more about the situation, especially in the capital. So if you're out driving, do remain careful and keep your hazard lights on to ensure that there are no accidents.